This super quick video is in our engine snack series. And we see two power plays from Stoofvlees and Stockfish in which they managed to expand a considerable queenside space advantage across the whole board with a powerful kingside thrust G4. It's a lovely example of whole board play, which was a very important theme that I look at in my latest book, The Silicon Road to Chess Improvement, and it's definitely something that we should try and emulate in our own games. So let's have a look. We'll start off with Stoofvlees against Stockfish from the TCC Season 21 Div P. So after Stockfish's knight ed7, Black is looking to break with b7 to b6, and he's also even introducing the possibility of an Ulf Anderson style rook takes c3 exchange sack. How should White react? Well, in the TCC chat recently, somebody suggested that modern grandmasters are much keener on positions with a space advantage because engines like space so much. Not 100% sure about that, but definitely in my practice games against engines, I've often been surprised at how powerfully engines can grab space when they're playing against cramped positions, and this is no exception. I was looking at all sorts of subtle ways to prevent b7 to b6, but Stoofvlees went right ahead with g4. Wow. Now, yeah, the big disadvantage to knight ed7 is that it took away the retreat square of the knight on f6. So actually White is just threatening g5, winning a piece. So actually Stockfish had to backtrack, brought the knight back to e5 to free the d7 square for the knight. And after rook fc1, queen d8, g5, knight fd7, knight e4, Stoofvlees had a very nice advantage here. Plenty of pressure against the queen side and some pretty blocked black pieces here. Well, Stockfish held it, of course, but I have to say that moves like g4, which force you to rethink your plan, come to a screeching halt halfway through and think of something else, they're very powerful in human play. Because human players have a limited amount of energy, a limited amount of calculating power, and an opponent who keeps on crossing your plans, well, he exhausts you in the end. Another nice example was in the game between Stockfish and Scorpio from the same tournament, and we reached this position after move 17. And, well, White's got a significant queenside space advantage. And, my hand was reaching out to the stereotyped rook ac1 or rook fd1, just, put the rooks somewhere vaguely helpful. What Stockfish did was much more creative. Stockfish played g4, knight f6 and g5. And just like in the previous game, Stockfish expands its space advantage from the queen side onto the king side until it just dominates the whole board. And, well, after knight e8, rook d1 now only, rook c8, queen e4, f5, Scorpio felt compelled to try and grab some kingside space. Queen g3 looking for g6, g6 bishop f4. Well, I mean, this had obviously, this whole maneuver g4 to g5 had obviously improved White's position enormously. Enormous control over a whole complex of dark squares on the queen side, centre and also king side. And, well, Stockfish made no mistake converting this. So, very, very interesting idea. I thought it was really extremely unusual, extremely creative that once they'd achieved, just a big advantage on one side of the board, both Stoofvlees and Stockfish looked to expand it, looked to increase their and improve their position by increasing their space advantage all over the board, starting with the king side. Really nice theme.